Hi everyone, Dana here once again with my dear friend Dr. Shockley Wier. How you doing?
Fantastic,
Hey,
thank you.
Another weekend in California, now
I love
teaching
it.
seminar 2.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So the reason I having you here today SmileStream, it's a year old, and you were actually one of the first instructors that got to use it and teach with it. And during this year, we've made quite a bit of changes and improvements
Absolutely.
on the software. So you use it all the time in class, you use it all the time in your practice. How you like it?
Well, I have to tell you that you and Miles did a fantastic job developing this
Thanks.
software. It's a great tool. It has made my practice much more efficient. It's made my diagnosis much more efficient. The improvements that you have created in SmileStream over the things we have in the past, it's leaps and bounds better than what it used to be. I've heard it from the students over and over and over again because I've been teaching the software all weekend, and everyone seems to love it, so thank you.
Don't you love those automatic visual treatment objectives?
I have to tell you, I was honestly skeptical whenever they came up with automatic treatment objectives, but the fact that I can push a button and within a few seconds I can see all the different possible treatment options, and then I can go back and see how these treatment options were created, has been such a tremendous time saver. I'm especially thankful for that.
It made 15 minutes into 15 seconds.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And the students love it, especially, you know, I've had retakes in class, and when the retakes see the new software and I hit the button, all of them are like, oh, I wish I would have had that whenever I was going through the program. So it speaks volumes about how much more efficient the software is.
The appliance design, the way we put it, the way we adapted it into the treatment plan, do you find it much easier and convenient to use? I mean,
much easier. For the people that have been using the old software, we used to do things with screenshots and having to transfer things back and forth. And the thing that I found with the new software is in all aspects, it increases efficiency. With the click of one button, it takes all the bands and brackets from the appliance design right into the ordering form, so it simplifies the ordering of the bands and brackets. It has made, I have to brag about another feature, is the range of bracket torque in the VTOs. There's no more going to external programs. You just click a button, it lays it right on top of it. All of the treatment plans are there with the click of a button, and
it also allows you to add gable bends to your brackets and see where the tooth will end on the
absolutely
RBTs.
The efficiency, it can literally cut your time in half.
I don't know if you noticed this, but this is something I noticed in my practice. Selecting the brackets on the treatment plan, to me it makes it much faster.
Absolutely.
Because I don't have to go through scrolling pages, but also has reduced errors when we order stuff. And it also has reduced my bracket selection errors, because in the past, when I was scrolling through 10 different brackets, sometimes I would click the wrong one, or I would tell my assistant, you know, I put the rotations in there, get me linguals and labials or something, and all of a sudden I will get a labial bracket where I wanted a lingual. Have you noticed that the reduction of errors in your appliance design as well?
When designing an appliance, everything is streamlined, and it's all around much easier to order an appliance. I'm gonna, you know, another thing that I've really noticed in the SmileStream is, for a while, some of our treatment plans were starting to look intimidating because they were so long. And a student would look at it, they'd see all these words, and they'd become frightened by this list of words. Now the SmileStream treatment plans are significantly consolidated, so everything's there in a concise form so it's not so overwhelming. But if you need additional information, the orange buttons that you've created so that all I have to do is click on a button and it expands it, and then all the information's right there should I need it. But the times where I don't need it, I'm not overwhelmed by all the information. Great tool. Another great tool that students have raved about this weekend is in the Ceph tracing and the model measuring. The new software is much easier to do the tracing, and at the same time, they're embedded in the screen is a tutorial. So if there's anything that you don't remember, click on it. It shows you right where the point's supposed to be, and it's just another example of the great increase in efficiency.
Yeah, it is. It's been a long process, definitely for me and Miles and our programmer John. But we have a couple more surprises coming up. Pretty soon you're going to be able to have libraries.
Nice.
We're almost ready to get that product out, where you can have your own library of materials that you use to teach or diagnose cases that you can share with the whole community, progressive. So I am glad that you are enjoying it and the students are loving it. You know, I don't travel and teach as much as you are, so hearing your feedback of the students loving it makes me really happy. So I guess we can really recommend everyone that has gone through progressive
Absolutely.
and still been using the old IP soft, this is the time to change.
Absolutely. And another thing that has caused some people to delay it is not having a standalone version, and now we have standalone version for both Windows and for Mac. So having a standalone version as well as a cloud-based version is fantastic, because there's some times where my internet access is poor. There's times where I work on an airplane, and having the standalone version, it runs very quickly and very smoothly. But also having the cloud-based version to where all my data is stored up in the cloud is fantastic. That way, God forbid, I lose my computer, one of my children spills a liquid on my computer, somebody steals my computer. It's just as simple as going to another computer and everything's right there for me.
I tell you, I just got a new computer a couple of weeks ago. My computer one day just died. I couldn't turn it on. 3 days before, I had just uploaded all the final patients from IPsoft, and I'm so glad, because that computer or no computer, I can go anywhere and open all my cases. And I was about to lose them all.
Now you told me there's an app, and I haven't even tried this yet.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm excited to try this. I haven't even tried it yet.
Go to the App Store and download the app, and it allows you to be in contact with all the community, you know, the forum posts, but also you can order materials, supplies, send cases. You get notified if you receive a case. Students send cases to us all the time. When we send them back, they will get notified on the app. It's really, really a good, cool tool. And pretty soon, we're going to be able to have streaming video in there. So if you want to see a video from our library, you can just watch it on your phone.
I'm excited.
So yeah, go to the App Store and download it. It's under SmileStream.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. So all of you guys out there that have not yet gotten into SmileStream, this is the time. The software is working phenomenally and is much more efficient than what you're used to. Thanks, Shock. It's good seeing you, and I know I'm going to see you again, I guess, next week.
Next weekend, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.